Okay guys, I hope you liked that little intro there. Today I am unboxing the E-Sports E-Series crushing rod Baitcaster rod. Okay guys, I'm just gonna open it up and see what it looks like. So if you guys don't know, I just got my first Baitcaster about like a month or two ago. And it came in a case just like this, so I think it's pretty cool. Here's the tip, one of the tips. This actually comes with two tips. It's got a medium tip and a medium heavy tip. So I'm thinking this is the medium heavy tip probably. Here's the second tip. Okay, this is the third time that my camera fell. So I got this is the medium heavy tip, and this is the medium tip. So I don't know which one I'm gonna use, but on my other pole I have a medium heavy, so and then we gotta get the actual base of the rod out, the most important part. Oh, that is clean. For a $40 rod, this is clean. I really like the gray and black camo. I'll probably just use the medium tip since on my other rod I have a medium heavy. Okay, it's all lined up now. Yeah, this one says medium heavy and this one says medium. So this is a medium action rod tip. I'll try to see if there's much of a difference between the medium and the medium heavy. I got this little reel here. Just gonna slap this on here. Okay, there's our rod right there. It's our 7-foot medium action rod. I'll get closer for the design right here. It's got a gray and black camo. I think it's pretty cool. And it's got a carbon fiber handle. Then it's got another foam black and gray camo. And then there's a little cool design right here. Like I like the gold and black on here. Then it has a bunch of carbon fiber going all the way up. Then the rest is just black. So I think that's pretty cool. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eyelets on it. My other one has 11, so not as many eyelets, but still has this little spot where you can put your hook after you rig up. I have that on my other pole as well. It has a lot of similarities to my other pole. It's just a different design, I guess. Yeah, this is a really old Baitcaster reel. I'm just slapping it on here just to see how it looks. I'm gonna go fish with it after I film this portion of it. So I'm probably gonna put on a jig, and yeah, I'll see you guys then. Okay guys, we're at the pond. This little pond I'm gonna be testing out this rod at. So we officially have 2 Baitcasters now. Here's just a quick glance. I'm gonna be using that little jig there. So yeah, it's a 7-foot medium action. Like I said earlier, there's a second tip that's medium heavy, so if I want to change that out, I can. If I'm fishing some really thick weeds for some big fish, then I might change it. But yeah, I'm gonna start out by throwing this little jig. So first cast with the little, I mean, it's a fishing rod, so like there's not gonna be that big of a difference. Like a fishing reel, there's a bigger difference. Depends on how much you invest in. And I'm sorry if it's super windy. This GoPro should be blocking out a lot of the wind, but I think it'll still hear a bunch of wind because it's pretty windy. It's probably like 15-mile-an-hour winds. So first impressions by casting, at least, I mean, it casts like a fishing pole. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, I can't really feel a difference between this and my other rod, but I mean, it's not gonna break, so I guess it's a good fishing rod, so it's a good quality. I mean, for an Amazon rod, it didn't break on the way here, so I guess that's a really good thing. Probably means that it won't break easily. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys once I'm hooked up on a fish. Got one. Oh, it's a little bass. Come here. Come here, boy. Not a little bass. I thought it was tiny, but the way he bit it, but he actually fought pretty hard. First little fish of the day, and on this new rod. Guys, do you want to see how close I was to missing this fish? You want to see? That's how close I was. The barb wasn't doing nothing. It was just the pressure that kept him on. Not a dink, but he's close to a dink. He's probably almost a pound. So first fish on the Amazon rod. Crushed that jig. Unfortunately, the Kraken craw has no more claws. He destroyed that thing. I just saw him spit one out right before I grabbed them. Here's one of the claws. Rip. But anyway, I'm gonna change out this trailer, then hopefully I can catch another fish on this jig. I felt pretty confident in this jig. For some reason the water clarity is pretty clear. It has not rained in like 2 weeks, so that's probably why. Usually this pond is super muddy. But yeah, we're gonna try to get on another bite. Shout out to Bluegill for making this video possible, because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have just caught that fish. And I probably won't catch the fish in the future that I'm about to catch, so stay tuned and hopefully I'll get on another fish. Oh, it's a fish. Holy crap. I have no clue what this is. This could be a carp. It's big. Oh, never mind. It was just fighting really hard. It's a bass. Holy crap. Look at that chunky little guy. You guys should have seen where I casted that thing. So there's this little birds, like a birdhouse thing, like in the water. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll zoom in here, but I casted to the right of that, and it's like a super tiny pocket, like maybe a 2 feet. I'm surprised I didn't get snagged on those reeds right next to it, but hooked them right in the bottom of the lip. They're crushing this jig. This guy was fighting super hard. Look how fat and healthy these fish are. Another one barely even hooked. These things really like these craws because there's a lot of them in here. Look at that. He's not very long at all, but he's at least a 1.5 pounder. Look at him. That is definitely, this guy's only like 14, maybe 14 and a half, maybe 15 inches probably. And he's still like a 1.5 pounder. But these fish have really small mouths, but big bodies. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna get a fat release on him. Definitely nice little fish right there. Look how shallow this is, guys. This is like inches of water that I'm casting into. Off he goes. Okay, so that last fish took my last Bama bug colored craw. So I was using the Bama bug color craw because the back of the jig has like a blue skirt and the front of it has a green skirt. And that was exactly the colors of the craw I was using. But since we don't have any more, I think that a green pumpkin color will do for now. It'll still probably catch fish, just might not get as many bites. But we're still hoping it can catch us some. Well, it's getting dark out, and I caught those 2 bass about 2 hours ago. Right when I get here, I catch 2 right away. But then, for 2 hours straight, I get no bites, no fish, nothing. Just me and my thoughts. But anyway, it's not the rod's fault for sure. It's just that the bites slow down. It's getting dark. Probably leave in like 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, the rod performs like a rod. So like, it's a good rod. I mean, it's not cheap. It's not gonna break. Like, it's not cheaply made, obviously, but I'm still gonna use the rod. So obviously I didn't just get it for this video, but I thought it'd be cool to just make a video like this. But yeah, caught 2 fish. None of them were dinks, so 2 decent sized fish. One of them was almost 2 pounds probably. The other one was like a 1 pounder almost. So yeah, basically this video is just introducing this new rod to the arsenal. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next week.